Hi everybody, my name is Allison and I am a director with Top of the Line. I live on a farm in Saskatchewan with my husband, the farmer, and with our 3-year-old son, Nash. And today what I'm going to be showing you is I'm going to be telling you all about the microwave pressure cooker, and we're also going to be doing a couple of recipes together, which are a couple of the favorites in our home. So I'm excited to share them with you so that you can share them with your family as well. So let's kick things off. Let's start talking about the microwave pressure cooker. It's definitely a staple in our home. And first I would love to know from you, do you have a microwave pressure cooker? If you do, say, yes, I have one. If you don't, that's okay. Or I really want to know, do you have one and it's still sitting in the box and you've never used it before? Well, if that's the case, I can promise you by the end of this training that you're going to want to take it out of the box and you're going to want to give it a whirl. Okay, so very first thing that I'm going to show you is inside the pressure cooker. So it has so many different features and we're going to go through them all today. So the very first thing is right inside of the base here, there is a minimum and maximum fill line. So it might be difficult to see with my lighting, but that's all right. So on here is a max fill line. So this is where you want, when you're filling it with liquid, this is where it's going to be the maximum too. The reason why is because, and we'll get to the whole science-y part about it later, but you don't want it to overflow or create too much steam. And then in the bottom here, there's a minimum fill line. So with the pressure cooker, you do need liquid to be able to cook your recipe because it cooks with steam. So that is why you need liquid inside for the maximum and the minimum. So first off, you and I, we are going to make a cake together. So while I start the cake, I would love to know where you're from. So I would absolutely love for you to comment where you are watching from because it's really cool to see all of our team members across Canada. So we're gonna make a chocolate lava cake in the microwave. In a pressure cooker. I know, seems too good to be true, but you guys, we can do it together. Okay, so first of all, we are going to open up our new, supersonic, how cool is that? And we're gonna mix a cake in here. So when you mix a cake, lost my train of thought. That's just real life, guys. You want to put the wet ingredients in first. So we're just going to make a really simple box cake here. So I just have 2 eggs because it adds fluffiness. I am adding a can of pop. You can use whatever you have on hand. And then a boxed cake mix. So this is the cake mix that I am using. So a chocolate cake mix. And pouring it in. We've got some bubbles in there, which I think is going to make it even more, even fluffier, the cake even fluffier. There we go. Okay, so what will happen when we put this in is that the liquid ingredients will just pull the dry ingredients down, which is really handy. There we go. And you can just give it a full few turns. So this is one of my, this is my son's absolute favorite recipe to make is any kind of cake in the microwave because it's fast, which means he can eat it really fast and it's really easy and he gets to mix it, which obviously he loves. So that is all mixed up there, you guys. So we're just gonna pour that in. All right, so pour that in. All right. And then next thing that we are going to do together is I'm just going to mix up chocolate pudding as well. So what's really cool is that we can, when we're doing live videos, so if you were to go live and do a recipe as well, you can show off your different Tupperware while showing your pressure cooker or whatever you may be cooking with. So that's really neat too. So this is just a Jell-O box of chocolate pudding. So it's just this here. So just super simple. And I am doing this in the quick shake today. So you might know it as the quick shake. You might know it as the gravy shaker. All right, so it only takes a few different, when you're doing the pudding, it only takes a few shakes and you can throw it in. So you don't want to go too long because, oh, sorry, I had 2 cups of milk in here as well. I just followed the instructions right on the box. Nothing too fancy, you guys. Just gonna pour that in. There we go. And that sunk to the bottom. And then I'm just gonna pour a cup of chocolate chips on top. And then I'm gonna throw this in the microwave for 10 minutes. So what I'm excited about is this, while this cooks, we are gonna chat. Oh, I was gonna show you a couple things on the bottom here before we kept going. So what is really neat is on a lot of different Tupperware products, there's already information right at your fingertips, right on your item. So if you look here underneath, there is a couple symbols right on the bottom of the pressure cooker here. So this one is saying to not add any water while it's still steaming. So you want to make sure it's cooled down before you clean it off. A maximum of 30 minutes in the microwave. And so you don't want to put it in for longer than that, and at a maximum of 900 watts. So if you need to turn your microwave down, so if you have like a 1500 watt microwave, you just want to turn it the percentage of cooking. So if you're at 100%, you could turn it down to 70s to make sure that it's you're getting the right wattage. And so the minimum cups, you guys, the minimum amount of liquid in there is 150 milliliters, and the maximum is 2 quarts or 2 liters. So I love how right on there it already has a lot of the information that we need. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave for 10 minutes. Okay, so while that is cooking, I'm going to tell you even more about the microwave pressure cooker. And so here we have the pressure cooker, you guys, and something that I really love about it is all of its safety features. So I used to have one of those pressure cookers that you plugged in, and it made a lot of noise. And it kind of always made me a little bit uncomfortable to use, but I can honestly say I've never had that feeling with Tupperwares because it has so many safety features, which is something that I love about their products. So I'm going to go through it with you. So first of all, there is this safety locking mechanism here. So this lock, when it is locked into place, the top absolutely cannot come off. And so when your pressure cooker, it pressurizes, it's not going to pop off from the steam inside, and it actually comes off as well. So if it comes off, don't be alarmed. That's completely okay. That's completely normal. Another safety feature is that you turn to lock it. So you look for the 2 arrows on the side. So there's an arrow here, and it lines up with the arrow down here. You put it on to line it up, and then you just twist it closed, and then you pop the lock down. Now the 2 different things on top here, we have the pressure valve. So in the microwave, you might hear some steaming. You might hear a little bit of steaming or kind of like whistling sound. That's completely normal. That means that the inside has pressurized. So the reason that we put liquid into our pressure cooker is because it uses steam to cook. So it uses water to cook. So after a few minutes, it just depends on what wattage your microwave is or how strong your microwave is. Once the water starts boiling inside, it's going to cause it to start to steam. So the steam then is what is going to pressurize the pressure cooker, and that is how your food is going to cook. And the best part about that is it's super fast. Boiling water cooks food very fast, and that it's going to infuse whatever is inside full of flavor, because it's not just with a dry heat cooking, it is with a moist heat, and so it's going to really infuse whatever flavors you have inside into your food. So on the other side here, we have the pressure valve or the pressure indicator, otherwise known as the thingamajig. Getting real technical over here. So when it is pressurized, when it is at boiling, this is going to pop open. This is going to be up. So we do not want to open our pressure cooker when this is pointed up, and the reason why is because that means it's pressurized. It's still cooking inside when it is up, so you don't want to open it. And you'll get a lot of steam if you open it then. So just wait till this goes down. It takes approximately 5 minutes after it's done cooking in the microwave for it to go down. Next up is the inside. So when you open it, of course, just twist. And you guys, I'm not going to show you what's inside quite yet, but you'll see that there's a little bit of steam in there. There is the silicone ring. So the silicone ring creates a seal around your pressure cooker. And what that does is it holds the steam inside. So it holds the pressure inside. So a couple more of the safety features, you guys, which is the reason why I love it so much, is because steam is going to release from this valve here. So once it starts pressurizing, steam is going to release. That's one way that you know that the lid isn't, or the seal, the top isn't going to come off, or that it's not going to make a big mess. The second way is if it gets too hot, what's going to happen is this seal is actually going to come off, so it's not stuck in there. It's going to come off and it's going to fall into your food. So that is another way. So it's not just going to blow the lid off, it's going to just fall into your food, release that seal, which releases that steam, and you're good to go. Same with the pressure indicator as well. If it gets too hot, what will happen is this silicone will just start to expand, which will cause the indicator to just fall into the food, releasing steam, and again, keeps everything in place, but it is just a really good safety feature to have. So that has only ever happened to me once, and the reason why is because I was using a microwave that I was unfamiliar with. And so what happened was I didn't turn down the wattage, and so it really worked, you guys. My silicone ring didn't fall in, but what did happen was that the indicator here, it just popped into the food, which was no big deal whatsoever. There was no mess, nothing like that, which was really, really great. Okay, so next thing that we are going to do together is we are going to make another recipe together. So if you happen to have your chicken wings and your ingredients ready, let's cook together. Now this is a staple. This is an absolute staple in our household. My husband was so excited when he heard I was doing this training, and he asked, he said, should I come home for lunch today? I hear there's gonna be wings. Every time that I make this, he asks for me to make it again the next day. Okay, so in here I have 24 chicken wings, and then I'm gonna start adding our ingredients. So I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. I like to do that to the wings first. It's completely up to you whether or not you decide to do that. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're making honey garlic wings today. And the cool part about this is that if you don't happen to have these ingredients on hand, that's no big deal whatsoever. All you need is the wings and some barbecue sauce, your favorite barbecue sauce, or maybe another homemade barbecue sauce and wings. You could do this with chicken breasts, you guys, or chicken thighs, whatever you would like. So we're going with half a cup of soy sauce in here, 1/4 of a cup of lime juice, a lot of ginger, you guys. We are going with 6 grated tablespoons of ginger. All I did was I just bought the pre-grated one. Don't tell. Or sorry, it's 4 tablespoons. 6 cloves of garlic. Again, you can just get the pre one, or you can use the new that they just came out with. Again, the garlic mincer. We have half a cup of honey here. There we go. So the honey is going to give it that sweetness. So if you don't have honey on hand, that's completely okay. You can use either maple syrup or you could use brown sugar as well. It'll give the exact same effect. And then I'm going to give it a stir here. So you may notice that they either come out a darker color or a lighter color, just depending on what kind of soy sauce you use. So the soy sauce I'm using is a gluten-free one. So it's a little bit lighter than a traditional soy sauce. Okay, so we have all of those in there. And then I am going to pop this on. Again, line up the triangles, twist, pop the lock down and pop this into the microwave. So I'm gonna pop these into the microwave for 23 minutes. Our cake only has 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna let that keep cooking. So what I wanted to share with you today is, if you are watching this in the September 2021 sales month, I want to talk to you about how to get yourself and your customers the best deal on the pressure cooker. Now, if you're not within that sales month, that's completely okay. You can, if there's another premium product on sale or another high-end product on sale, you can do the math really simply to be able to figure this out as well, to be able to give yourself and your customers the absolute best deal. So regularly, the pressure cooker, you guys, is $179. So that's what it retails for in the catalog. Currently in the sales brochure, you can purchase it for $129. So that's what your customers can purchase it for. So it's a good price. So it's really good to do short recipes like this, maybe even go live in your VIP page to show off how to use the pressure cooker. If you're not quite comfortable doing a whole recipe yet, completely okay. You can go live for 2 minutes and just say, look at these wings that I made in the microwave, in the pressure cooker. From start to finish, it only took us 25 minutes. You don't have to say anything more than that. It can be super simple. Even as simple as sharing a picture on your timeline, in your parties, or in your VIP group of the food that you cooked in the pressure cooker can really go a long way. If you don't have a pressure cooker yet, make sure that you joined our TOTL recipes group, because when you get yours, you're gonna wanna be in there so that you already have recipes at your fingertips. You're gonna want to add your customers in there so that they know what to cook already and have ideas of what to cook for supper already as well. And yeah, for just some inspiration, you guys. Okay, so, and because you can use those pictures on your timeline or in your parties as well. So if you don't have a pressure cooker yet, make sure that you go in there and you can use the pictures in order to show your customers the pressure cooker as well. So at a consultant price, so as we know, the brochure, a customer price is $129. The consultant price, so we get 25% off that, which is a steal of a deal, you guys, which means that we right now can purchase our own pressure cooker for $96.75. That's absolutely amazing. That's over $100 off. It's a pretty good deal, right? Okay, so, or sorry, it's not over $100 off, just under. I need more coffee today, you guys. Need more coffee before I try to math today. Okay, so, but the better deal that we know is through a party. The reason why it's a better deal to get the pressure cooker through a party, because it could be a free item depending on the party sales, or it could be a half price item. And half price is $89.50. So the consultant price, $96, half price, $89. So even through a party with a half off item, it is a better deal. Now, another way to get a discount as well is for your customer to become a new consultant. And so with the virtual membership of $20 plus the consultant price of $96.75, they can get theirs for $116.75. So that's still cheaper than paying the brochure price, the brochure sale price, you guys. So lots of options. Never pay full price for your Tupperware. Never let your customers pay full price for their Tupperware. Make sure that you're giving them the best deal by offering them the party to get it 50% off and offering them to get it at your discount of 25% off by purchasing the virtual membership, or maybe the larger, maybe the deluxe as well. So I just wanted to share that tip with you. If you're watching this at a later date, like I said, no worries whatsoever. Just, you can use this with any premium product, or really with any premium or any product. You can figure out what the cost would be there. Okay, so I think that what we should do is, I think we should pop these into the microwave. So I'm gonna switch these out here. Ooh, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna pop these in for 23 minutes. All right. Oop, I should have showed you this. Okay, let's do this together. All right, so this is out of the microwave the pressure indicator, you guys, it has gone down, which means that we can take a look at our cake. So you pop up the safety valve, do a twist, and always open away from you. This way the steam is gonna go out, so you're gonna get steamed. Are you ready? Woo! It's a fun thing to do on your live, you guys. Okay, so inside, ooh, yummy, yummy. This is our lava cake. You can tell the cake cooked on top. So what happens is the drier ingredients, the cake cooks on top, and then the molten lava goes underneath. So I'm just gonna pour this out so we can take a look at it. I'm really excited. Here, let's use, oh, I don't have one of those. Well, we are going to use a seal. All right, so we are going to flip this open, ready? So what's gonna happen is the molten lava should run out. Ooh. So this could have used a couple more minutes, but that's no big deal. Oh, you guys, look at that. So this is gonna be really delicious for my little guy to eat when he gets home from daycare. You can see the steam coming off of it, and it's a very impressive thing to make at home as well. What you can do is you can also just leave it right in your pressure cooker, and you can cut into there and you can see the chocolate lava coming out of there as well. Okay. So made for TV magic moment. Ta-da! We already have some wings ready here. You didn't think I was gonna make you wait for 23 minutes, did you? Okay, so we already have some done here. And so these are all finished right in here. 24 wings, you guys, cooked in 23 minutes. Some people like to make their sauce a little bit thicker, and you can add cornstarch to it as well. That's no big deal. We like it just like this, which is fine. So my husband is going to be so excited when he gets home. These are packed full of flavor because the soy sauce gives it saltiness. The honey makes it sweet, and so good, you guys. And I'm just going to add some sesame seeds. And you are good to go. So if you made the wing recipe with me today, I would love to hear if you made it. Once it's done, please post a picture to TOTL and tag me in it, because I want to see the delicious wings that you made today. I want to see them, how you enjoyed them. I want to hear all about it. So make sure that you tag me and tag your director as well when you post. Or if you make anything in your pressure cooker today, I would love for you to add it to the TOTL pressure cooker group, so that we can all see your tasty food, and so that we can get some ideas as well. What I would love for you to do, if you are watching right now, I would love for you to tag your director and a team member or a friend below and say something that you have learned, something that you learned during this training, or something that you enjoyed about this training, so that you can share that with others as well. And once you've done that, I would love for you to go into TOTL as well, and I would love for you to say something that you enjoyed or something that you learned during this training and make a post about it. You can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot if you want. Here, let's get a pressure cooker. Just wait. Let's get a pressure cooker and take a screenshot, and you can say, I watched Allison's pressure cooker training today and I learned blank, blank, blank. Ready? Go. Did you get it? Maybe I should have made a funny face. Okay, I hope that you guys have an absolute wonderful day. Remember to share this into your director's team group as well, so that your team members can get the benefit of watching the trainings as well. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. Bye, guys.